Hello everyone, my name is Jason and I'm the cartographer at Map of the Month, and we're continuing along with our mapping series, and we're just getting ready to tackle a very large area of the world called North America. And this is a map that's very useful for many grades, and from elementary all the way to high school. This is a map that is very informative and will be useful. I want to just give a quick overview of the map before we do too much work to it. You can see this is one of our 7 continents. I'm going to set my timer here for 10 minutes. All right, now I have some tools of the trade here. I've got some pencil sharpener, I've got a nice eraser, lots of colored pencils. And that's what you're going to need to finish this map. It would probably be nice to have an atlas at some point, because there are quite a few countries in North America. Many people think of, I have an atlas right over here actually that I might end up referring to. I'll put it in the corner here. Many people think there are only 3 countries in North America. They'll say, well, Canada, US, and Mexico. But in actuality, there are 23 independent countries in North America. And in addition to that, there are roughly 20 to 22 dependent territories as well, dependent on other countries mixed into the mix as well. So there's a lot of information that we're going to be showing on this map. And I think it might be good to talk too about the oceans that surround our map. Let's take a look at the surrounding water of North America. We have 3 oceans of the world that touch upon this continent. And I think I might start the map off with that, just to kind of outline the map a bit. To the north, we have the Arctic Ocean, which pretty much covers all this area. And then over here in the west, we have the Pacific Ocean, which is covered up with a lot of text. We won't get into this right now, but there's only a small area of ocean kind of that we can label. Over here we have a little bit more room. We've got the Atlantic on this side. And then smaller parts of the ocean, we have the Gulf of Mexico and Hudson Bay, the Caribbean. So maybe we'll just start off with the 3 major oceans. You can see they're actually listed down here in one of the list of activities. We have quite a few activities to do on this map. Let's quickly go through them. Countries and territories, we talked about that a little bit already. We've got bodies of water, which includes lakes and rivers. And then we've also got some mountain ranges. And this map also shows individual U.S. states, 50 states of the U.S., which are listed by region along the side. And we also have, I believe there are 13 provinces and territories within Canada that are listed over here that we can put on the map as well. So we can do that. I think it's going to take several videos to do that, but little by little we will work our way through this map. And maybe you're working on this map with me as a group. Maybe a teacher has put this up as a video that you can watch as a classroom, or maybe you're working on it by yourself, viewing the video. Maybe you're doing some distance learning. Hopefully this will be one more help in creating your North America map. I always like to start, whenever I do this class with classes in person, I usually say that the map is only about 10% finished, and that leaves another remaining 90% to be completed. So there is quite a bit of work to be done to this map, and you can see I've I've just started off by adding a little color to the title. This is always the first thing people look at. So it's fun to add a little color to the title. And we can continue to do that a little bit too. We might want to quickly label north on the compass rose. I'm just going to put north for now. We can put the remaining directions as we go along. But I thought I would start in the northern part of the continent, which kind of this is the Arctic Ocean up here, and I think I'm going to spread the letters out so that they kind of cover that big area. Arctic. You can see how I'm kind of curving my letters a little bit. And then maybe we can fit ocean. I really enjoy decorating the letters of the oceans. You can't do it on all of the names on the map, but the ocean areas are a great area to kind of add some of these very simple but fun decorational, I believe they call them serifs. And you can see how nice it makes those letters look. Just a simple way to add a nice, beautiful decoration to your maps. Nowadays, maps are not always done by hand. So much of our mapping is on computer, and you know, the beauty of that is you can put so much information on a map that's has been uploaded to a computer system, much more than you can by a homemade map. But this map also has the advantage of having a very artistic quality to it. So everybody can kind of add their own individual personalized map making style to the map. And that's the beauty of making a hand drawn map. And that's one thing I always stress when I'm doing the map. Make it look nice and add your little personal touches to it. So I like to use those little serifs. Okay, now I'm gonna also, I think I have time to put in the other two oceans. Sometimes it's fun to stack the letters. This is a method I kind of devised of my own, just to kind of fit it in that little area there. It's kind of tight. Oh, that's where that eraser comes in handy. Make sure you have an eraser. You're gonna make plenty of mistakes when you're labeling this map. You'll have to erase quite a bit, and then when you're happy with your lettering, you can always go over it with a pen later, but always start with a pencil. Okay, I'll finish those little decorative touches later. Let's do the Atlantic on the eastern side of the continent. Maybe I'll do that stacking method once again. You notice I'm using all capital letters. That's a good way to really make something stand out on your map. Okay, so you got the Atlantic, and I'll write ocean too. I'm going to curve it along just because I know that I'm going to have a lot of labeling over here when I get to the Caribbean. Okay, there's a lot of islands that we have to label, so we're going to need as much space as possible in there. Okay, put a little Okay, let's look back in our list of activities over here. We can check off a few of these things. Don't cross them off. Just put a little check mark next to it. We did the Arctic Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean. As we go through our map, we'll check off these activities, and it'll give us a sense of how much work we've done and how much work we have to do. Okay, so um, let's make sure we get those 3 oceans on there, and I can see from my timer that the time is almost up. But try to there we go. Try to do as neat a job as possible when you're labeling your map. That's very important, that you go slow and take your time. I can't stress that enough. The faster you go, the messier your map will come out. The slower you go, the better the map will come out.